Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the blues of August 2013. As always, we're going to start this video with two shoutouts. And the first one is for Works Canal. He's a YouTuber who's been around here for some time, and he has a very nice channel and also some nice videos as well. But his videos are in Spanish, so if you understand Spanish, you might check him out. And if you don't understand Spanish, just check him out anyway. He's a very nice guy. And Works Canal, go check him out. And the second shout out is for Explosive Action, which is a YouTuber from Australia. And he has a very, very nice collection of DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS. And he especially loves action movies from the 80s and the 90s. And another YouTuber to pay attention to. And the links are below. Works Canal and Explosive Action. Go check these guys out. Okay, I'm gonna show you the DVDs first. And the first one is the complete first season of War of the Worlds. This is the sci-fi TV series from the 1980s, 1988, 1989. Oh, you can see that there. Never actually seen this though. I know that this is a follow-up to the 1953 movie version. The Byron Haskin directed and George Bell produced sci-fi classic, and this is kind of like a sequel to that. And Anne Robinson, who plays the female lead in the 53 version, she also had a small role in this television series as well. She basically plays the same character. So yeah, I never seen it before, and I got it for a good price, so can't wait to check this out. War of the Worlds, the television series. And I also have the second and final season of War of the Worlds. I mean, I have seen some clips and it looks like cheesy 80s fun. So yeah, can't wait to check this out. War of the Worlds. And talking about War of the Worlds, I also have this version, War of the Worlds, The True Story. Now this is a low budget, independently produced take on H.G. Wells' novel, and this is actually a fake documentary. It's as you can see, the last survivor's eyewitness account. There was this footage that has been discovered of a man who is the last survivor. It was shot in 1965, and he kind of tells what happened in 1900 when the Martians attacked planet Earth. And it's actually very, very well done. They took some footage from from the old days, early 1900s, also some footage from World War I and World War II, and they some of the footage were has special effects added into them. Some of the tripods, you can see footage of World War II, and then you see a tripod at the back, and they kind of mixed that with the footage that they shot themselves, and it's actually very well done. I did enjoy this very much, but I got this from from the guys who made this film. This is the only way to get this. I will leave a link below of the YouTube channel, and they will have a link somewhere where you can get the DVD of. And this is a DVD-R though. You can see that on the color of the disc. But the quality looks pretty good, and it's a nice movie. I really liked it. Now there's a reason why I bought these War of the World DVDs. I'm going to do a video very soon on my War of the Worlds collection, and it's not going to be a huge collection, but just it's big enough to do a video of it. and yeah, you can expect that very soon. And the last DVD is Hanzo the Razor. I always wanted to have this. I had this on my wish list for quite a while, and I found this for a good price and decided to finally pick it up. And I thought this was going to be bigger though, but I think this is a re-release. There's only one, one keep case with 3 discs on them, and a huge, thick booklet there. Oh. I know that the first release is a bigger box set with 3 keep cases in them. But yeah, I've never seen it before. Always wanted to check this out. It stars Shintaro Katsu, who's better known as Zatoichi, the Blind Samurai, and yeah, definitely going to check this out very soon. And talking about Zatoichi, I am desperately waiting for November to get that Criterion box set of the 25 Zatoichi movies. That looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to get that one. But anyway, those were my DVDs, and now let's go check out which Blu-rays that I have. Okay, the first Blu-ray is the Zavi exclusive steelbook of The Place Beyond the Pines. Pretty good film, actually. Pretty good film. This is really a 3-act movie, and each act concentrate on different characters. And I think that the first act is the best one, which is not really surprising. I think that's everybody's favorite act or best act. The last, the third act is the least favorite, the weakest one, but still pretty good. However, I do think that the ending was a bit disappointing though. But yeah, it's a pretty good film. Very, very well acted. It has some great actors in it as well. Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper, and Eva Mendes, Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta, by the way, is it me or is he being typecast? He plays a dirty policeman, a corrupt policeman in this film, and he has played those kind of roles before. Ray Liotta's a good actor, and he can do. I'm pretty sure he can do more than playing the same kind of characters over and over again. But yeah, pretty good film. The Place Beyond the Pines. Also picked up the steelbook of the original Evil Dead. I picked up the steelbook of the remake, as you know from the update from last month. So I thought, why not pick up this one as well. I got this for very cheap. This was just 10, 11 euros or something. So yeah, I happen to have this in my collection. Also have the steelbook of Oblivion. This is still sealed, by the way. I still need to open it up. But I really love this. This was a great post-apocalyptic science fiction movie. Yeah, I just loved it. I loved the design of it. I loved the style. I loved the visual effects was fantastic. The art direction was fantastic. Yeah, it was a great film. And there are also some surprises here and there, some twist, which I did not saw coming. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great, absolutely great. Yeah. I want to say something else about it, but I don't know what. Anyway, I also have this edition. This is, I believe, the Target exclusive, which had the lenticular cover. You can see there. The deluxe edition includes collectible 3D packaging with concept illustration booklet. I'm going to show you what the booklet looks like. Here's the front cover, and here is the booklet. The concept art of Oblivion. Oh, wait a minute, here it is. Beautiful Desolation. and the design looks absolutely beautiful. They did a phenomenal job of that. The whole film is, well, I don't think the whole film is shot in Iceland, but you know, the exterior scenes were shot in Iceland, and it looks very beautiful. And here is the what do you call this again? I don't know what you call this. It's kind of like a space flying pod, whatever it is. Yeah, I love the design of this film. This looks absolutely wonderful. This is from the guy who also directed Tron Legacy, and I like Tron Legacy, but I think this is his best work so far. I'm trying to look what the name is of the director. I forgot about that. Joseph Kosinski, that's him. I believe the next movie that he's going to do is a Twilight Zone movie. I don't know if that's going to be one story or several stories, but I'm looking forward to that. But great film, Oblivion. Go check it out. And I also have the Mad Max collection on this, gas tin edition. I finally have it, by the way, because the last time that I owned the Mad Max collection or the Mad Max movies was on VHS. I never actually owned it on DVD before. Don't ask me why, because I just never, bought it for whatever reason. But I've always loved the Mad Max movies. And I've seen them a long time ago. I've seen the first one yesterday. I probably will see the second one tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, and I'm happy to have this finally, and also on Blu-ray. It's a very nice set, though. So, and I am looking forward to the Ford movie. I know that Tom Hardy is the next Mad Max. Yeah, I like Tom Hardy very much. I think he's a very good actor. But yeah, looking forward to that. Next is Con Air. I got this in a trade, and I also have this on DVD as well. But I put the DVD next to the Blu-ray, as you can see right there. Here it is. I usually do that sometimes whenever I own a film on DVD. I put it in here with the Blu-ray. So yeah, very entertaining action movie. Seen this many times. Also seen it in the at the cinema once, and yeah, very enjoyable action movie. Next is Love, which is an extraordinary, little-known film, clearly inspired by Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. It was a film that was founded by a band called Angels and Airwaves, which I've never heard of before. But the frontman of this band was also the frontman of Blink 182, Tom DeLonge, who was also the producer of Love. And this movie cost $500,000 to make, which I could not believe. It really looks like a movie that cost a couple of $1 million. And yeah, I really loved. I'm pretty sure if you love 2001: Space Odyssey or like 2001: Space Odyssey, you pretty much gonna like this one as well. It's basically about, well, the story starts somewhere in the middle of a battle of the American Civil War, and this soldier is being sent out by his superior to find a mysterious object, and then it fast forward sometime in the future, and it concentrates on an astronaut who is all alone inside the International Space Station, and one day he loses contact with Earth, and he finds a mysterious, I believe it is a mysterious diary somewhere in the space station, and then from there on, all these strange things starts to happen. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very, very well made little film. Go check this out if you have the chance. Like I said, if you like 2001: A Space Odyssey, check this out. I thought it was great film. Love. Next is Ridley Scott's The Duelist. Great film. This is really my favorite Napoleon era period piece. Next to Barry Lyndon by Kubrick. But this is such, the visual style is just extraordinary. The cinematography, the art direction, the locations, they're all very, very stunning. And if you've not seen this movie yet, do go check this out. This is absolutely a fantastic film. Now there's a little mistake here, though. It says here that the aspect ratio is 2.35 to 1, which is not correct, by the way. The aspect ratio on the Blu-ray is what was it? 1.78, I believe. But that's not the original aspect ratio, though. The original aspect ratio is 1.85, so I don't know why they changed that into 1.78. But nonetheless, it looks very, very good on Blu-ray, and yeah, very good film. The Duelist. Next up is Runaway Train. This is from Arrow Video. Yeah, what can I say about this? This is a great film. This was originally written by Akira Kurosawa, by the way. He wanted to make a film out of it in the late 1960s, and he wanted to make this his first English language film. And he had, he wanted Henry Fonda and Peter Falk and Lee Marvin to play the three lead characters. But there were several reasons that he never got this film off the ground. I mean, the location where he wanted to shoot it has trouble with snowstorms, and he also has some troubles with the English translation of his screenplay. He wasn't very satisfied with that, so he never made it, unfortunately. But several years later they made this film out of it, and it's still a great film as well. It has 2 discs. This is the Blu-ray, and there's the DVD. Of course, it had the booklet in there as well. Also had this art card, by the way. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which will be released by Arrow later this year. And here's some other releases. And here's the booklet with lots of great information. It also has the original article, by the way, which inspired Kurosawa to make this film, which released, I believe it was Live magazine in March 1963. And it also has the reversed cover, which I think this, I didn't really like. I don't really like this cover, so that's why I changed it to the original cover, which is far better. But yeah, great release and a great film, Runaway Train. Next is Welcome to the Punch, which has the lenticular cover here. That was very decent, actually. I enjoyed it quite a bit. James McAvoy plays a policeman who's hunting down Mark Strong, who plays a mastermind bank robber, and they are forced to work together. What the reason is for that, I will not tell, because I'm afraid I might explain a little bit too much about it, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I really liked it. I liked the style, and yeah, it was very entertaining. Welcome to the Punch. Next is A Field in England. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is, I believe, the first film that came out on different formats and mediums at the same day. I mean, it came out on Blu-ray, it came out on DVD, it came out on demand. It was released at the cinemas, and it was also aired on television in the UK anyway. And I don't think that has ever been done before with a film. And this is a very strange, psychedelic, but often brilliant film. Definitely not a film for everybody. Let me say that right away. It was directed by Ben Wheatley, who also directed Kill List and Sightseers. As you can see here, I haven't seen Sightseers yet, but I do want to do that. I have seen Kill List, and I like it a lot. It's a good film, but I had some problems with the ending, though. It was a very strange, unexplainable ending. I wanted to have answers. I still need to see it the second time. But I had no problems with A Field of England, which is even more stranger than Kill List, and it also raises a lot more questions than Kill List and the ending of Kill List. But still, I really liked it. I thought it has some steam, it has some moments that you won't easily forget. I mean, there's this scene, and I know that everybody's is talking about the scene, but there's a scene where, what is his name? Reese Smith, I believe that's him. There's a scene where he walks out of a tent, and it's a shot in slow motion, and he has this rope attached to his body, and he has this very evil smile on his face, and that whole scene was a very creepy and a very well done scene. And there's also some other scenes that were very memorable. There's one moment where there's this huge wind going on, and the actors are talking to each other, but they don't have to yell. They speak with a soft voice. The way it was done, it was just extraordinary. And yeah, I thought it was terrific. It was a terrific film. But like I said, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Definitely not. I think it's too weird for most people. But I also think that the black and white cinematography looks fantastic, and it's great that they're gonna do more movies in black and white. I'm definitely a supporter for black and white films. If you look at the list of greatest films of all time, about half of them, or maybe even more than half of them, is in black and white. And yeah, it's great that people are making more black and white films. I know there's a film called Nebraska with Bruce Dern, which is shot in black and white. Bruce Dern won the Best Actor award at the Cannes Film Festival for that. There's also an American independent film called Francis Ha, which will be released by the Criterion Collection in November, which is also entirely shot in black and white. So it's great to see this revival of black and white films again. But yeah, incredible film. Really liked this a lot. Fantastic film. A Field in England. And last but not least, I have Enter the Dragon, which is the kind of like a deluxe edition. Let me show you quickly what it has. It has, of course, the film in an original, a regular keep case. It also has a booklet, the photographer's journey, which looks very nice. And also some goodies inside this envelope, or whatever you call it. The patch. Also has this very cool looking lenticular card of Bruce Lee and his nunchakus. And also some art cards, as you can see here. Jim Kelly, who recently passed away. May he rest in peace. There's a copy of the front cover of the screenplay, I believe it was. Yeah, it is. The original script cover of Enter the Dragon, original title Blood and Steel. Can be seen crossed out. You can see there. Well, great edition, this one. I wish they also added a steelbook or something like that of this film, or a digibook or whatever, instead of a regular keep case. But still, you know, it's a very nice release. And the transfer looks terrific, which is something that you cannot say about the Bruce Lee collection from Shout Factory. Apparently the transfers of that box set has been upscaled, and that's very disappointing news when I heard about that. And also the way those Blu-rays are inside that package is another huge disappointment as well. For those who knows me, knows that I really hate those kind of packages. But I'm still hoping that one day we will get a proper, Blu-ray box set of the other Bruce Lee films with, great transfers and all that. But anyway, that's it for my DVD and Blu-ray update of August 2013. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.